为那容易看嘅别讲福州话。
哎呦，怕
对，还在 we got nail 福州话，we got nail 福州话，我不要讲。没。
Ari Smith. And yes, that's his real name. Now that I think of it, I watched him for already 2 years without knowing that he has a real name, other than Xiaoma. Xiaoma seems to be a Chinese type name. Maybe? I don't know. Wow, I'm dumb. Nevertheless, Xiaoma is popular and a great guy. And he has been successful with his languages, mainly his Mandarin Chinese and other languages such as Spanish. How are you doing, guys? I thank you all who gave encouraging comments in the past few days. It really motivates me. I never thought I would surpass 50 subscribers, but at the time of recording, I have 84 subs. Bro, I literally saw it jump to 85. No, seriously, as I'm recording this. Crazy. And that's awesome. Thanks, guys. As well as thank you to Cowboy Einer and Lachlan Goss for the kind words from the previous video on optimizing Anki. Hopefully, you're all doing well, because I'm sure doing well. Oh crap. Quarantine? Already for 428 days? Not going crazy. Totally. As I was saying, Xiaoma is fascinating because he has made such a progress from being a typical monolingual American to having many tongues under his belt, while still being young. This video is about Xiaoma's auditory device preferences because, hear me out, wouldn't it be interesting to learn what gear does Xiaoma use when doing immersion in a language as well as speaking to tutors? If you commute downtown and walk through streets, earbuds will allow you to be more mindful of your surroundings while doing that language immersion. This is great because you can learn languages virtually on the go, and perhaps Xiaoma has found the right gear all along with his success in Mandarin. I did some research on the topic by looking at many of his videos, but not all of them. He has 575 uploads. That's 570 times more. Never mind. I'm not good at the maths. Watch until the end so that your ears can feel, or rather hear. Yeah, ears hear, they don't feel. Sorry. So that your ears can hear the results of my research. What earbuds does Xiaoma NYC use? Let's go. So the first thing that I noticed after browsing his countless videos with amazing and quite entertaining content was this one. Xiaoma starts his video with a sponsorship ad that makes him exclaim,
Despite how small and discreet it is, these are the best for working out or for running. They just stick in your ears so well, and so you just kind of forget that you're even wearing earbuds. It's incredible.
Okay, so he was sponsored by them to make this announcement. Great, but that doesn't mean he actually uses them, right? I mean, Smith/Xiaoma is dancing, running / acting pretty well, but I feel like a true scientist needs to find more empirical evidence. And yes, if you're asking, I don't know what empirical means. I just borrowed the word from my homework page, okay? Give me a break. Okay, so I did more empirical research by watching his videos, and aha! I found more of Xiaoma well dressed with jewelry called earbuds. He is seen with black wired earbuds in this video.
Ora no, per la pandemia.
Black wired earbuds have a very loose cord that is attached together at the middle to where his neck ends. Here is an angle.
Oggi io sto imparlando il italiano.
Ah, but this one is better, right here.
Oh my god. You know what, guys? That I have to say was so exhausted, but at the same time I feel like I learned so much.
I also found this very good video of Xiaoma interviewing Lingo Steve.
Hello, Ari.
Hey Steve, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
Or Lingo Steve interviewing Xiaoma. I'm not sure, it's confusing, but it's very interesting and I recommend it.
I also agree that that Chinese. I think learning any language is not a matter of intellectual achievement. It's simply a matter of allowing yourself to, not resist the language and allowing it to enter your brain and just letting go. And so none of these things are necessarily a sign of great. I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to find some.
I recommend watching the video, by the way. But we're here for the earbuds. While Kaufman has an interesting earbuds, we're here for Xiaoma, and he's wearing the same earbuds, presumably. Unless, of course, he substitutes them like soccer players. This video is part of his Learn Hindi in 24 hours. But it's really learn a few words for a basic conversation with online tutors to later be able to say thanks when he's later filming White Guy Speaks Hindi to Local Indians in NYC. But it's not that important because Xiaoma himself later acknowledges that he's not good at the language, insofar that they're not Spanish or Mandarin, etc. But rather he tests himself with challenges.
But you already know Italian, right?
Not really. I mean, I learned some of it for the challenge, but I wouldn't say I could like speak it well.
Basically, he's just using clickbaity titles, and that's all. I mean, it's better than other polyglots that never state their actual level in their languages. Another thing is that he's also seen in this Spanish Journey video, immersing with headphones when doing the dishes. And guys, if you know what the headphones' name is, comment it below. As well, there are a lot of videos where he wears no headphones or earbuds, like when he's busy surprising people in the streets of NYC, but also sometimes when he's studying in his challenge videos.
Pero hay un problema que es Venezuela no tiene electricidad.
So here are the results of my research, and before sending me angry emails on a Monday morning, please understand that either I did a terrible job researching, or my guesswork and eyesight is poor since I have to see countless of his videos of different angles of his earbuds. So here is the list of the potential products that match. So the first one is Amazon Basics in-ear wired headphones. The second one on the list is Adorer EM10. The next one is Link-like wired earbuds, earphones, high-res, dual driver in-ear headphone, powerful bass with 3.5 mm jack. Sony MDR-EX15AP. They all seem to be similar to the earbuds worn by Xiaoma in his videos, but don't forget that he was once sponsored by Raycon, so I'll add that to the list too. And the name of this particular earbud is Raycon E25 wireless Bluetooth headphones. If you're interested in any of the products that I mentioned, then look at the description because I list them there, as well as I give you links to where you can look at them more closely. So if you think you're set for your next target language immersion session with your new gear, then you would want to make it as efficient as possible. Click this video to see the tools that I use to make language learning not only effective, but also fun. Maybe you know the tools already. Then I suggest you to watch my secret Anki settings preferences to make all your vocab words unforgettable. 2 video options, choose wisely. As a bonus, you can also subscribe if you want.
Yeah, catch you guys next time. Remember to subscribe. See you later. Bye bye.